Hello and welcome to our channel. Today, we're bringing you a deep dive into the top 10 most pressing and current facts about the war in Ukraine. This devastating conflict continues to reshape the global political and economic landscape while impacting millions of lives daily. We'll provide detailed insights into the situation and help you better understand the key developments. Before we dive in, don't forget to like this video, leave a comment with your thoughts, and subscribe to our channel for more in-depth coverage of global events. Let's get started. 1. Alarming reports of prisoner mistreatment. One of the most concerning aspects of this war is the reported mistreatment of Ukrainian prisoners of war in Russian captivity. Recent accounts reveal that prisoners like Oleksandr Savov, a Ukrainian Marine who surrendered in 2022, have endured severe torture. These allegations include psychological abuse and physical harm, violating the Geneva Conventions, which mandate humane treatment of prisoners. This issue has drawn international condemnation, but accountability remains elusive as both sides continue to grapple with the war's realities. 2. Stalemate in peace negotiations. The possibility of peace remains a distant dream. Both Russia and Ukraine appear unwilling to negotiate without gaining a stronger foothold on the battlefield. Former U.S. President Donald Trump has offered to mediate a peace deal, yet both nations prioritize military victories to strengthen their negotiating positions. The global community is calling for diplomacy, but mutual distrust continues to hinder progress. 3. Crackdown on internal threats in Ukraine. Inside Ukraine, President Volodymyr Zelensky has taken a hardline stance against suspected collaborators aiding Russian forces. In recent operations, Ukrainian authorities arrested several individuals, including a bank manager accused of providing financial support to Russia's military. These actions reflect Ukraine's determination to maintain internal security while battling external aggression, even as tensions rise over potential infiltrations within its borders. Four. Escalating combat on both sides. The war remains fiercely active. Russia has ramped up its missile and drone attacks, targeting critical Ukrainian infrastructure, including power grids and transportation hubs. In retaliation, Ukraine has conducted daring cross-border operations in regions like Kursk, aiming to disrupt Russian supply chains and defenses. The shifting battlefield underscores the intensity of the conflict, with no clear victor in sight. 5. Global players and their roles. This war is not confined to Ukraine and Russia, it has become a global affair. Countries like the United States, the United Kingdom, and the European Union continue to supply Ukraine with military aid, intelligence, and humanitarian assistance. Meanwhile, reports indicate that foreign fighters have joined both Ukrainian and Russian forces, adding another layer of complexity to the conflict. These international involvements are shaping the strategies and outcomes on the ground. 6. A mounting humanitarian crisis. The human cost of the war is staggering. Civilian casualties are rising, with homes, schools, and hospitals destroyed by missile strikes and shelling. Over 8 million people have fled Ukraine, seeking refuge in neighboring countries, while millions more remain displaced within the nation. Humanitarian organizations are struggling to meet the needs of these affected populations, providing shelter, food, and medical care under increasingly dire conditions. 7. Territorial gains and losses. The control of key territories remains a focal point of the conflict. Regions such as Bakhmut, Kherson, and Mariupol have seen relentless battles. While Ukraine has regained some territories previously occupied by Russian forces, other areas remain heavily contested. These shifting dynamics significantly influence the strategies employed by both sides and the overall trajectory of the war. 8. Global economic ripples. The war's impact on the global economy cannot be overstated. Energy markets have been particularly volatile, with gas and oil prices soaring due to disrupted supplies. Trade routes across Eastern Europe have been severed, and sanctions imposed on Russia have affected industries far beyond its borders. The ripple effects are being felt in inflation rates, food shortages, and economic instability worldwide. 9. Barriers to diplomatic efforts. Despite repeated calls for peace from international organizations and governments, genuine diplomatic progress remains elusive. Both Russia and Ukraine have set non-negotiable demands, with Ukraine insisting on the restoration of its territorial sovereignty and Russia seeking guarantees for its geopolitical interests. This deadlock continues to stall meaningful dialogue, prolonging the war. 10. The information war. Beyond the physical battlefield, an information war is raging. Both Ukraine and Russia are using media to shape public opinion, rally support, and discredit the opposing side. Social media platforms are flooded with propaganda, misinformation, and conflicting narratives. This makes it increasingly challenging for people around the world to discern the truth, highlighting the critical need for credible journalism in such times. The war in Ukraine is one of the most complex and consequential conflicts of our time, affecting millions of lives and reshaping global dynamics. These 10 facts offer just a glimpse into the current state of the crisis, but the story is far from over. If you found this video informative, please give it a thumbs up, share your thoughts in the comments below, and subscribe to our channel for more comprehensive updates on global news and events. Don't forget to turn on the notification bell so you never miss our latest videos. Thanks for watching, and stay informed.